Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good afternoon to our dear beautiful Madam Speaker, the Honorable Madam Educators, our wise and great timekeepers, teachers present, my lovely comrades, members of the House, and not to be forgotten, of course, our dear, respected, but confused opponents. I, Mr. Faris bin Rizwan, as the second Speaker of the Opposition team, will love to invite the second Speaker of the government team first. While you have stated, you have talked about the problems, and I, as the second Speaker of the Opposition team, will be talking about how to overcome those problems. And you, and the Prime Minister of the government team, she was stating about her point was controlling for the sake of future generations. But from her elaborations, we as the opposition team didn't hear about how exactly the media has become too powerful. And the Prime Minister doesn't explain to us how to control for the sake of future generations, Madam Speaker. Today I will be giving up two strong points to support Afghanistan. There are what will happen to the society if media is taken away, and how to maintain the importance of media. Before I start wasting my 8 minutes, I shall start with my deliberations. Before that, Your Honor, we as the opposition team strongly oppose this motion entirely because there are ways to overcome those impacts and problems and also maintaining the importance of media at the same time, Madam Speaker. Moving on to my first point, what happened to the society if media is taken away? Well, first of all, why did we say media has become too powerful? Because it is because of the things that will happen to the society if media is taken away. And my first point divides into students and teachers. First of all, what will happen to the students if the media is taken away? Madam Speaker, these students will find difficulties in their studies. And even students now, a cell phone is a must. And this kind of students will always find an easy way to complete their work. For example, Madam Speaker, if a student given a homework, they would probably use the internet to search for their answers. POS, decline, and students are also called outdated if they don't use or own at least one media device. And what will happen to the workers if the media is taken away from them? Well, first of all, their workloads will increase for sure. And without the use of media, because decline, they have to do their work manually. And workers today always use media for almost everything, so it will affect them so bad. And for example, Madam Speaker, members of the House, teachers nowadays who teach students, they like to use LCD nowadays. And LCD is, for information, your opponents, is one of the media devices.
Sir.
Yes, please.
We already know the advantages of media. Can you please relate to the word too powerful?
And yes, of course, we as the opposition team, we are also not denying that the media has brought up many negative impacts and problems to the society, but we as the opposition team believes that today's motion should fall entirely because there are ways to overcome those impacts and problems and also maintaining the importance of media at the same time, Madam Speaker. Okay. And this is why we say that media has become too powerful because the society will find difficulties in doing their daily activities. And because of this, we're not saying that the media has become too powerful. We're not saying that the media has become too powerful because there are still ways to overcome the negative impacts, Madam Speaker. Which leads to my second point, how to maintain the importance of media. First of all, our world today is a place full of technological and electronic advancements. That is why the media has shaped our culture in such a way. And it is able to be configured to the viewers' expectations, making it easier to monitor what information your child may come across. For example, the internet uses techniques that allow for tools like search filters and passwords that can help someone put an end to an unwanted material that may be possessed by the younger crowd. And television are equipped with features that allow certain shows, shows to be blocked by the administrator of the account. But we, as the opposition team, believe that today's motion should this motion should fall entirely because there are ways to overcome those impacts and problems and also maintaining the importance of media at the same time. Moving on to teaching good television habits. Well, we can keep televisions and internet connections out of bedrooms and turn the television off during meals. Don't allow kids to watch TV while doing their homeworks. Treat TV as a privilege, to be a, not a right. Establish and enforce family television viewing rules such as TV is allowed only after chores and homeworks are completed. Members of the House, try a weekday ban. Schoolwork, sports, and job responsibilities make it tough to find extra family time during the week. Report weekday shows or save television time for weekends, and you will have more family together this time to spend on meals, games, physical activity, and reading during the week. Moving on to talk to kids about what they see on media. Well, we can always share our own beliefs and values. For example, if something you don't approve of appears on the screen, you can always turn it off. Then use your opinion to ask thought or provoking questions to the kids, such as, do you think it was good for them to fight? Or what else could they have done? Or maybe what would you have done? And if certain people or characters are mistreated or discriminated against, talk about why it's important to treat everyone fairly. Despite their differences, you can explain confusing situations, express your feelings about difficult topics like sex, drugs, love, alcohol, work, smoking, behavior, and family life. And the possibilities for fun without media are endless, so turn off all media devices and enjoy the quality of time together. And there's a famous quote, behind every life is a media, and we can emphasize it to life without media is like a life without oil. So once again, we as a government team, we strongly oppose this motion entirely because there are ways to overcome those impacts and problems, and also we need the importance of media and